Well, listen, we've got some friends of Remus's on the line, man. I'm really excited to talk to these guys. Mike from Airboataddicts is on the line. Mike, are you there?
Yes, sir, we are. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good. Is it you and Byron? That's who's with you now?
Yes, sir. Byron's with me. Byron's the founder of Airboataddicts.
Ah, nice. It's good to meet you guys. Good to talk to you on the phone, man. I've been excited about this ever since our sales guy, Dave, said that you were actually going to come on the air and speak with us. You started as a sponsor, I guess, on the second or third show. And you keep running your commercials, and I guess they keep performing pretty well, and you guys are doing pretty well up there, right?
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we're getting a lot of hits off of it and a lot of activity from it, so I think we're going to continue to do it.
Yeah, that's fantastic. When Dave told me, he said, listen, here's what you got to do. You got to, the two guys from Airboataddicts is coming on to talk to you, and they want to talk about what is it you guys want to talk about today?
Well, basically, how it was founded. We basically founded this thing as a Facebook page for fellow airboaters to share pictures and just talk about the airboating lifestyle and stuff like that. And I did this while I was in Iraq working over there for the government because I got to missing airboating. So started this page, and then it moved along, and that's how I met Mike, Ayers, Shannon Parks, part of the pro staff. Mm-hmm. And it sort of just ballooned from there, and now it's turned into an apparel company.
Oh, I got it.
Facebook page, and we've got over 5,000 airboaters on there.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's really blossomed from just a fun page to more of supplying your everyday airboater with some quality apparel.
Right. You have games and contests and things of that nature on the Facebook page?
Yes, sir, everything.
Oh, what's the address of the Facebook page there?
It is Facebook Airboat Life.
Facebook /
Airboat Life.
Airboat Life.
Yep, Airboat Life. That's the Airboat page.
Well, I got to tell you, you have over 5,000 fans on there, which is just amazing that there's that many people. Do you know that most of your fans are from the South Florida area, or are they kind of spread out all over the world?
Yeah, most of the fans on the Facebook page, they're just spread out all over the place. We've got them as far as Alaska, Nebraska. They're all over the place.
Really? Yeah, that is really nice. Do you have? Are you sponsoring annual events now? Are you into the event putting on events, or do you show up at various airboat shows like Broward County Airboat Show? Or
we will be at the Broward Airboat and Buggy Show.
Uh-huh.
We do try to make all the shows in South Florida as far as to Central Florida up into Ocala.
Yeah.
Shannon Parks is the rep down south, and she does an outstanding job down there making all the shows. And then I'm the Central Florida rep. And a lot of times Shannon and I will try to get together, and we do try to make every one of the airboat shows in Florida.
Yeah, and you've got about 5 to 10 different shirts. Is that what it is?
Say again?
You've got about 5 to 10 different kinds of styles of shirts that you sell. Clothing, hats. Is that what? It's all clothing, hats, shirts, T-shirts.
Yeah, we sell the ladies fitted shirts. We sell long sleeve, short sleeve. We originally come out with a logo design that's on a prop with our theme Get Addicted with a gator logo, and now we've just come out with a new design we're fixing to have out on the market maybe in a week or so, 2 weeks or something like that. It's going to be a cage logo with a rudder stick on the sleeves.
Okay.
So we're trying to always keep our apparel updated and new stuff coming out and ideas rolling through and what we can put out there on the market for the airboater. Right.
Do you have a Airboataddicts.com? Is that your web address?
Yes, sir. Airboataddicts.com. We also have ladiesofthemarsh.com that houses our annual calendar.
Right.
For the airboats and the ladies of the marsh, the women that go out and live the life in the marsh and the swamp life and stuff like that, representing airboaters.
Are you telling me that you have pretty ladies on your website?
Of course.
Man, I did not know that. I've searched all around your website, and is that on the front page there, or is that just one of the tabs?
You can go look at the photos, and then you'll see the Ladies of the Marsh photos on the website there.
Nice. You just do one each month, or you do one a week, or just whenever they come about?
It's featured in the calendar, basically,
yeah.
From the calendar stuff that we do.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just featuring it from the months of the calendar until we can get them all done.
Okay.
That's basically how we're doing it right now. That could change at any time.
Okay. How did you run into Remus here? I mean, I know that Remus, when I was looking at the Airboat Addicts page, and this was actually more than 2 months ago probably.
I've known Remus for a very long time. I was a deputy sheriff in DeSoto County for a long time up there, and I just knew him from up there in the community.
Well, we just talked about him getting out of the DeSoto jail, Charlotte County jail.
Yeah, I heard about that. I really don't know why, but I guess, hey, he got some 3 cots, a cot and 3 meals a day, so I guess he's good to go.
Paul was talking earlier about idiots and rednecks, how the two do not go in the same sentence. If y'all know me, every time I sign my name, it's Remus ...
Remus ...
Yeah, I've got those 3 periods. But I'm a redneck, because when that deputy asked me to sign that citation, written promise to appear, I did not sign it Remus ... I signed it.
Yeah.
And an idiot. Press hard. Here's what he was talking about, probably.
Yeah. And a redneck now, an idiot would have signed it Remus ...
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got out. Did you know? I don't know if you guys heard what he was in jail for, but he's married for 20 years, divorced, cannot get an annulment because he's married.
Right.
That's not a good thing.
And it rolls down. And another thing.
Maybe it's done and over with. But Remus does a very good job for Airboat Addicts. So.
Well, he's a USA rep. Right.
I haven't figured that out. What a USA rep does. What do I do, Byron?
When you were slipping them buttons on the camera, you were taking pictures for us.
Well, I'm still doing that a little bit.
Anywhere in the United States, you could go take pictures for us, Remus.
Okay. I wasn't clear on that. I didn't know if I had any executive privilege or what.
You might need some executive.
We can make you commander-in-chief.
Okay. Yeah. Can I give myself a pardon, clemency? No.
Sure.
Okay. I know y'all forgive me for everything I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Remus told me this is actually when we were back there looking at the Facebook, and this literally was probably 2.5, 3, 4 months ago. Whenever you became the rep, Remus, the USA rep. It's got everybody's name for like each area of the country. And
yeah, but then June, when this basically started.
Yeah.
And it's just blossomed from there, June. So I mean, it's come a long ways for the short amount of time, that we've been doing it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
Are you sponsoring races? Airboat Addicts, is it a sponsor of races, race drivers, things of that nature?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe one day. That's something we'd have to discuss before we can get into all that.
Yeah.
We also want to let you know that we're calling from Camp Max River Resort today to talk to you guys, and we're over here for a freedom ride, they call it, and I'll let Mike go into some explanation about that while we got you on the phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we're doing, we're over at the Freedom Ride. It's a big event that KRVSA puts on, and basically the reason it's the Freedom Ride is it's a KRVSA has a lot of members, and through the dues and stuff, they go to battle for the airboaters in the community to keep all these lands open to the public for us to ride. If it wasn't for a lot of these clubs that went to bat for that, we would lose all these areas that we like to ride in.
Yeah.
And not only that, they do a lot for the hunters, not just the airboaters, but they keep a lot of the properties open, the public lands that's being bought with taxpayers' dollars. They fight for that.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a big thing for today is it's been an annual event, to have a freedom ride. And generally when you come out to Camp Mac for a freedom ride, most of the time there's probably, I would give, 250, 300 airboats at one time. So it's a great place. I mean, Camp Mac's a wonderful place. It's the airboating of Central Florida. That's what it is right here.
Well, I knew that you wanted to call in for something special. I tell you, the lands, and even Remus will tell you this, down in Collier County, the reason they don't have anywhere to ride, and we're not talking airboats, you can't ride an ATV out there, is because they took all the land. I mean, or the county has all the land. They won't, subdivide it, divide it up, and let people, benefit from it. Exactly. So,
right, and that's one of the big things that the clubs, especially like KRVSA, I know for a fact, with people in there that have fought these. That land is being bought by our tax-paying dollars.
Right.
And these guys have gone to battle and kept these lands open to the airboaters.
Yeah. How many? You said 200 to 300 actually show up for today. Is that?
There'll be a minimum of. There'll probably be a minimum of 250, 300 airboats out on the lake today.
Really? That is just astounding to me.
The Freedom Ride is a big ride, but when you come to a Memorial Day weekend ride or something, we have several places out on the pond where we sit at, and it'll just be as far as you can see, it'll be nothing but airboats.
Really? I'm just astounded by that.
You got to get pictures up on the ridge, then over on the hill.
Yeah.
The Ridge is a very famous place. One of the first places that people stop at and congregate and have a good time.
It's is it a party atmosphere, or is it more solemn or serious? Or, I mean,
It can go either way.
Yeah.
Today will be kind of a serious deal because it's celebrating the Freedom Ride. So they're having a big dinner today, big cookout. They'll have frog legs, gator tail. Today will be a real nice family atmosphere.
Right. Are they going to have swamp cabbage? I have to ask that. Anybody?
I don't know if anybody brought any swamp cabbage this year or not, but I tell you what, if we could find it, we sure could.
I learned so much about swamp cabbage this weekend. I had no idea, and I've never even ate it myself. But apparently, it's pretty good stuff.
If you haven't ate it, you need to try it.
Well, I'm definitely gonna try it. You can't do it on your own here in the state of Florida anymore, though. I learned that. That tree is protected.
Well, you just got to know where to get it.
Hey, man, I'm not. Look, man, we can't advocate stuff like.
It's a real great thing out here. I mean, a lot of the guys, like I said, today they'll have frog legs, there'll be fish, there'll be gator tail.
Yeah.
Just a big. I mean, it's a big family. I mean,
how much are they expecting to raise?
One of the things, since I've got hooked up with Byron and Shannon and everybody with the pro staff team with Airboat Addicts, it's amazing how big the network is. You don't realize that. You could talk to one airboater and they know probably 10 or 15 other people that you know that you didn't even know.
Right. How much money?
It's a big fun family.
Okay. How much money do they expect to raise? I mean, will this fund? I mean, the Freedom Ride that you're doing today, is that the fund for the next 6 months, or is that the fund for the next year? Or
no, basically it's just like it is. It's a Freedom Ride celebration, more or less.
Okay.
And they just charged a minimal donation for the dinner today.
Okay.
And most of that's all been donated by different folks in the club.
Nice.
And so it's just a thing to keep, just a chance for everybody to get together and basically, just to say thank you to everybody.
Nice. Now, did you come out with a commemorative shirt, Airboat Addicts, or do you have anything special commemorating this particular ride?
Not particularly for the Freedom Ride.
Okay.
Because this is just something that we all decided we were going to get together and do. We wanted to be a part of the Freedom Ride. So, in time to come, if we see an event like that, then, that may be something to think about. But
yeah.
For right now, it's not.
Well, you guys seem to be just absolutely killing it. You 5,000 fans on Facebook. You went from being just a page where people can gather and, get to know each other into an actual business. You've got Remus doing the USA and photos, and Shannon working really hard down here. You guys are up in Central Florida. Fans all over the place. I mean, it's amazing how this stuff happens, Remus.
It is. And Byron will tell you, they're not just a business. They are a registered corporation with the state of Florida. They're 100% legit. I mean, living the dream. Living the dream,
man. I mean, welcome to America.
Excellent. That's the way I look at it, too.
Yeah.
We're trying. We just want to bring the average airboater anything we can to make them happy, so when they go live their boat life, they got great apparel and stuff like that to deliver them wear.
Right. Now, Byron, do you travel overseas still, or...
Unfortunately, yes, I do. I have
you?
to go back over there at the end of this month.
Yeah. Afghanistan, is that where you're...
And Iraq.
In Iraq, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, listen, you be safe, man. And, tell all our brothers and sisters over there that we love them, we support them, we think about them, we pray for them.
I'll do that.
Guys, I appreciate you being on Redneck Radio today, and appreciate you, being a sponsor of the show. I hope it's working out well for you, and we'll keep playing your commercials. Matter of fact, we're going to have to take a break now. But and we'll play your commercial. So I appreciate you guys both being here. Redneck, I said Redneck Radio. Airboat Addicts. It's airboataddicts.com, and your Facebook again is Facebook / what is it?
Airboat Life.
Airboat Life.
And don't forget our ladiesofthemarsh.com also.
Oh,
can't forget the ladies.
Can't forget the ladies of the marsh.
Never forget the ladies of the marsh. All right, Mike.
Thank you guys very much.
Mike and Byron, thank you so much.
To be a part of the show this morning.
Yeah.
We've all gathered up here at Camp Mac, like we said, and we're ready to go jump on those blowboats and get it done today.
Fantastic. Y'all have a great day, and thank you so much.
All right, thank you guys for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're going to take a break, guys, and we will see you at the other side.